Coach O'Mara, thanks for joining us after tonight's game against the Syracuse Orange. First, we'll start off with your general comments about the game.
At points throughout the game, I think we showed some good compete levels, but that's what we've been fighting pretty much through, the majority of the season, is just keeping that compete level, at 100% all the time. The intensity part of our game, we show signs of it, so we definitely, it's not something that we're asking that we don't have. We know we've got that. We've got the talent to compete with these teams. It's just, it is a young team, and we're learning each and every game, but we keep that compete level up a little bit more consistently, and I think we'll have some better outcomes throughout the rest of the season.
And one of the things Lindenwood has had going for it, pretty much since it joined the NCAA, is strong goaltending. Why don't we get your comments about that?
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. Last year, our initial season playing an NCAA schedule, Taylor Fairchild came in and, did a phenomenal job for us, facing 50, 60, sometimes 70 shots a game. She was a workhorse for us, and we knew going into this season we needed another goaltender to come in and work with her and help her carry some of the load. And Nicole Hensley has just been exactly what we were looking for. She's been right on for us, very mature for a freshman, and I think we've got some depth at goaltender, and I think that's really going to help us this year and down the stretch too.
And with the transition to the NCAA, a lot of the games last season were kind of rough losses. This season it's been a lot better, and the losses have been pretty close, and Lindenwood has been competitive in pretty much every game you guys have played.
Yeah, and that's something we addressed, in the offseason, the staff and the team when they got in here in the fall, is that, win, lose, or draw, we want to be competitive each night. And for the most part, I think we have. Some of the scores don't reflect how close some of the games were, especially against some of the powerhouses, in the country, the North Dakotas and the Wisconsins, Ohio State. So I think we've accomplished that goal. Now we've got a taste of a victory or two, and I think that, we need to start learning how to win, and again, going back to that compete level, really up in that and being consistent with it.
And now the attention turns to tomorrow afternoon, and it's still a big game between Lindenwood and Syracuse. What can the Lions do differently tomorrow to get that win?
Small things. We made a lot of small, mistakes that might not be picked up by the average person, but, just fine-tuning some of the small things, some of we call them the dirty things, the hard plays, working hard in front of the net, making the small, the hard efforts, keeping the legs moving, backside pressure, I think we addressed that. I think the girls know that they had a good chance to take one tonight, and it slipped away, so I think that they're going to come in with a little bit of an edge to their game tomorrow, and hopefully we can have a better outcome than tonight.
Syracuse played a pretty physical style. Were you guys prepared for that? And is that something that you might address with the team tomorrow? Because it seemed like they really tried to play a physical game.
Yeah, I think a lot of our girls, were getting pushed around early in the game, and I think we did kind of address that, and I think that we should come out a little bit, it's so different with the girls' game is, a physical game can be played. It's still hockey. They got pads on, so I think we do need to come out and play a little bit more physical, be stronger on our skates, or get down and battle. The one-handed battles aren't working, so I think we'll definitely address that for sure.
And speaking of the team defensively, it looked like they did a real nice job eliminating second chances, and Taylor did a nice job controlling the rebounds and covering the puck to get some whistles. Yeah,
and that's something she's been working really, really hard on her game, Taylor, the rebound control, and I think she did a fantastic job with that. And the defense have been working, boxing out for, so that she can see that first shot and have a chance to clear those rebounds. So you think ultimately, we had a few of the girls that struggled a little bit, didn't have their best game on D, but I think for the most part the whole unit played pretty well tonight.
Yeah. And the penalty kill looked good. The power play at times looked good, got some great scoring chances. Other times had trouble getting the puck in the zone. Is that something that you're looking for, a little more consistency, even though you got the one power play goal?
We've been working on it. We've changed up a couple of our breakouts. And again, it goes back to the little things. The legs have got to be moving, that transition game. So I think it's getting better. Both power play units, we got the black and the gold unit. I think we've made, a few adjustments here and there, and I think it's getting better, but it can definitely be much improved, and we'll continue to work on that for sure.
We're here with KENDRA Broad and Taylor Fairchild after the loss to Syracuse on Friday evening. thanks for joining us, ladies.
Thank you.
And first one, we start off with just some general thoughts about the game today.
Yeah, I think we came out and competed at the beginning, but we just kind of let off the gas a little in the third, and we just didn't win our battles. If we could have had a bounce go our way, though, the game could have been the other way around, I think. So
yeah, I definitely think it could have been our game, but we just had a couple little mistakes throughout the game. We let down in a few areas, but I think it was overall a decent game, but we could do a lot better.
And a question to Taylor.
Yes.
How was it the last time you played Syracuse? I think they threw 47 shots on net, so tonight was a lot better. They only had into the 30s, and the shots were pretty even actually for both teams. Mm-hmm. So how was it to have a stronger defense?
It was really great. I think they did very well. I mean, it was a lot of shots though, but I think they played very well, and as long as we do well tomorrow, I think they can do the same thing, and it was a very good job by the defense, I think. It was nice to have them support me. I think from goaltender perspective, they did, my defense, they did a very good job clearing out the way so I could see the pucks on the penalty kill. I think they did an absolutely incredible job. And some of them I only got like a few shots in some of the penalty kills, and they did a very, very good job.
You guys were very strong on the special teams today, and that was one of the keys to the game. You guys got a power play goal, and also had a couple short-handed chances as well. So, KENDRA, maybe you can talk about your power play goal.
Yeah, it was just Jossie and Kirk. They worked hard to get the puck to the net, and then the puck was just kind of sitting beside the net and just kind of give it a poke, and luckily it went in. Yeah, that's basically it.
And have you felt that the special teams have been clicking of late?
I mean, our power play's been a lot better. It could still improve, but I think our penalty kill has improved drastically. We've been really focusing on that in our practices and stuff, and I think it's starting to pay off.
And now the attention turns to tomorrow afternoon as the same two teams face each other. What can you guys do differently tomorrow afternoon?
I think we definitely just need to up our intensity a lot, and we need to just have, like, our saying is hip, heart, intensity, passion, pride, and I think in some parts of the game we lacked that a little bit today. I think tomorrow, as long as we bring the intensity and the want, and we have a chip on our shoulder now, and we have something to prove.
And I think we just need to cut down on our defensive zone mistakes, both by the forwards and defense, and if we can play with the puck more in their end, I think we'll be more successful.
Anything else?
Good.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you.